All eyes in Canberra and across Australia and the world really are watching this election race, hoping for a clear and peaceful resolution. But there are concerns among those in federal parliament after President Donald Trump disputed the voting tally, calling for the count to be halted because he claimed he'd already won and threatening to go to the US Supreme Court. Now, Liberal backbencher and former diplomat Dave Sharma aired his concern on Twitter, saying, above all else, being a democratic leader means respecting the verdict of voters, the sanctity of the process and facilitating a peaceful transfer of power when needed. The shadow Foreign Minister Penny Wong also tweeting, Americans have voted in historic numbers in this election. They deserve to have their voices heard. The democratic process must be respected even when it takes time. And this was the reaction from the US ambassador to Australia when asked if he thought lawyers would decide the election outcome rather than the American people.
Heaven forbid. No, I can say that as a lawyer. I think this election will be decided by the American people. And there's always legal disputes. And we saw that in 2000 and Bush v. Gore, where the Supreme Court ultimately got involved. But every presidential election which I've participated but for Bush v. Gore, it was decided pretty quickly and decided by the voters without a lot of legal disputes.
Danica, the Australian government's relationship with Washington has been rocked on several occasions over the past 4 years, including when Trump initially rejected a refugee deal signed between Barack Obama and Malcolm Turnbull. But senior ministers in the government now are rejecting suggestions there was any damage to the alliance under Donald Trump. The Foreign Minister Marise Payne saying the relationship will endure no matter who is the next president.
No matter the outcome that is resolved by the people of the United States, Australia's relationship will continue to be as deep and as broad as it has been for many, many years. We, in fact, celebrate 80 years of diplomatic relations between Australia and the United States this year. That relationship goes, in fact, from strength to strength.
Danica, we're expecting to hear from our Prime Minister Scott Morrison later this morning. No doubt he'll be asked to share his views on the US election uncertainty and the strength of the alliance.